Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the most trending topic on YouTube, and that is the second stimulus, my darling. We also are going to talk about inmates actually receiving unemployment. Yes, I don't know how that happens. How does a person in Sing Sing get their check before we do? But we'll talk about it. Then we're going to discuss hazard pay, student loans, and more. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of stimulus, my darling, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click that big old red subscribe button down below, and you are in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, because you love these like foam rolled curlers I have going on. They're super tight, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. All right, let's jump into the news. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell stated today that he expressed his doubts over whether the White House and the Democrat leaders can strike a deal to pass another relief package before the election. What do you mean there's doubt? Like, at this point, do paper, rock, scissors, like stimulus, or, like, what do you mean that you don't think that you can pass before the election? He told reporters, I don't know if there will be another package in the next few weeks or not. Now, we know that there has been just this tug of war going back and forth that, hey, the Republicans want this, the Democrats want this, and somehow they cannot meet in the middle. Senate Republican Conference Chairman John Barrasso stated yesterday that the goal is to have a vote on the bill after the senators return to Washington next week. So we know next week the senators will be returning, and he's like, hey, hopefully that's the goal, to get something passed. Only time will tell. Now, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi stated that she did have a 36-minute phone call yesterday with Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, but the pair failed to bridge the gap between their proposals for more relief. Sadly, this phone call has made clear that Democrats and the White House continue to have serious differences understanding the situation that American working families are facing. Like, what in the world? Why do y'all keep calling Nancy? Like, Nancy, why do you keep answering the phone? Like, girl, you got to give a little. Come on, like, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, there was nothing that you could say, to kind of make her change her mind. I don't know, bring ice cream or something. Who knows? Now, Pelosi indicated that the sides stand far apart on the price tag for the fifth package. While Treasury Secretary Mnuchin, he actually blamed the Democrats for what he called a refusal to compromise, and he is willing to sit down at the negotiating table with the Speaker with no conditions whatsoever anytime. Now, Mnuchin, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm so tired of this same old story, okay? This is like a broken record. We are doing the blame game back and forth. Come on, it's getting old. Like, at least give us another excuse. You know what I mean? Like, find something else. Blame it on something. I don't know. Blame it on the Tigers, Lions, Bears, anything. But all this, no one wants to compromise. How? Why? I don't know. Now, the Senate will return next week, and hopefully they will put put their best foot forward and come up with some aid. But as of right now, it's not looking too good. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to unemployment. If you are in Pennsylvania, first of all, if you're still waiting on your unemployment, check out yesterday's video. I have the timeline on when the states are supposed to relieve or release the money for the American people. But if you're in Pennsylvania Labor Secretary Jerry said that the unemployed workers will have to wait 3 to 4 weeks for the $300 checks that they were promised by the Trump administration. So according to Jerry, the computer system Pennsylvania uses to distribute the weekly checks will be operational by the end of the month. So you in Pennsylvania, make sure you go ahead and preserve your money. Now, I find this odd, okay? Guys, come on, we're gonna get on this bus. Because also in Pennsylvania, Chester County Prison inmates cashed in on emergency pandemic unemployment aid. So how are the prisoners able to get unemployment? What? Okay. So Zachary Gathercall, he was an inmate at Chester County Prison, and he was working with his brother's fiance. So Chester, brother's fiance, on the outside. He allegedly recruited a network of fellow inmates to file for emergency unemployment assistance, claiming that they have lost their jobs due to the pandemic when they had been incarcerated before Rona even arrived. These people, they were already still in jail. So this is the sister-in-law that helped them. I feel like if the government is stupid enough to give you the money to you, then that's on them, according to Jennifer. She said that when her brother-in-law pitched the idea to her during a phone call behind bars. Now, neither of them considered that their conversations were being recorded with the prison phone system, but they were able to get the unemployment, guys. I don't know, only in America. Now, Pittsburgh said that they have found the names of the additional 10,000 state prison inmates on Pennsylvania's unemployment rolls, but they said they were still investigating whether the people were aware that they were jobless as well. So now, of course, the brother's fiance, Jennifer, she is facing up to 30 years. Child, I can't believe this. Like, Kate, what do you think? Now, inmates have been winning this whole year, okay? Inmates were able to receive stimulus checks. Not only were they able to receive stimulus checks, but now they're able to get unemployment. And speaking of stimulus, I forgot about this. If you are in Florida, more than 1 million Floridians are owed a combined $750 million from the CARES Act, according to the Florida Policy Institute. Now, they said that a lot of people have yet to receive their payments, according to the Florida Policy Institute, whose income falls below the tax filing threshold, or even those who are on Social Security. So as of right now, they said if you fall in this category, go back to the IRS website, check the Get My Filers or the Get My Payment tool, and see if it's updated on there. But they understand that people are still, 1 million Floridians are still owed their stimulus checks. But yet inmates got them, and inmates got unemployment. I mean, at this point, it's almost like if you're in jail, you are winning. All right, let me know. Hazard pay. In Seattle, Washington, grocery workers demonstrate in week of actions for hazard pay. So just outside Westwood Village this afternoon, QFC workers who are members of the UFCW Local 21 demonstrated support of hazard pay for themselves and other essential workers. It's a national week of action on that topic, according to the union. And the parents corporation Kroger cut their hazard pay in mid-May. They are also advocating for the right to wear Black Lives Matter buttons on their job. The union said that the stores have an inconsistent policy on the buttons, and some of the workers have been told not to wear them. Community members who heard this have came this afternoon to protest and show support. So I know a lot of people are like, hey, why you don't say anything about my state regarding hazard pay? Guys, it is going to be up to your state at this point to issue the money for hazard pay, because right now, according to Congress, hazard pay for essential workers is not a top priority for Congress. While the Republicans have so far refused to include hazard pay for essential workers in any additional stimulus package, Democrats have never even really felt the need to really fight for it in the first place. Now, we know that back in April, Senator Schumer has said getting hazard pay approved in the next phase of the relief bill is one of our very highest priorities. Hazard pay no longer appears to be a priority at all. So if you're going to receive any type of hazard pay at this point, it's going to be up to your state to give them. And speaking of hazard pay in states, in Atlanta, hundreds of transit employees serving in Cobb County commuters will get a little extra cash for working during the pandemic. A one-time benefit of $3,067 will be paid to 22 bus drivers who were placed on leave between April 15th and April 17th during the early days of the pandemic. So they're gonna get a check. So somebody's getting a check. Then 253 employees who were required to work during the pandemic and face a higher risk of exposure will also be given a $500 payment. And the personnel who receive them include bus drivers, maintenance technicians, road supervisors, and others. And then last, MARTA has also provided additional sick leave and $500 bonuses to workers, and agencies have blocked off seating and limited passengers on buses to protect workers and promote social distancing. So if I find hazard pay for your state, I will definitely include it in some of the videos, but it looks like it's going to be state-led for your hazard pay. I'm just the messenger. All right, speaking of student loans, New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand is continuing to bang the drum for improving the public service student loan forgiveness program in the next stimulus package. Gillibrand introduced the What You Can Do for Your Country Act of 2019. And with that, she had Senators Tim Kaine, Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, and 24 other Democratic senators. And the legislation includes making some changes to simplify the public service student loan, or the public service loan forgiveness. Y'all know what I'm saying. All right, don't even try it. All right, so pretty much this is what she wanted to do, okay? That's the main thing. She wanted to eliminate the all or nothing that allow borrowers to receive partial payments with fewer years of service in the payment. So we know, like, if you're on the public service loan forgiveness program, you have to pay for 10 years or 120 payments. But at some point, and you work in the sector, like the nonprofit sector, and that you have to do that. But if you don't do it the entire 10 years and say that you want to go somewhere else to do that, if you don't do that for the entire 10 years, you don't get anything. So what she wants to do is make it where it can be cut in half, so borrowers can receive half the forgiveness after 5 years worth of payments in public service. Does that make sense? And she has some other things that she wanted to include as well. But, that's what's going on with student loans. And last but not least, is on the docket. Walmart is actually introducing Walmart Plus. So it's almost like Amazon Prime, but Walmart Plus. Let me know what you think about this. In a bid to compete with Amazon Prime, Walmart is rolling out Walmart Plus, a membership combining in-store and online benefits with the aim of saving customers money and time online. It will be available for September 15th. It starts September 15th. The membership will cost $98 annually or $12.95 per month, and includes a 15-day trial period going forward. And what you will get is Walmart Plus members will get unlimited free delivery from stores, and in most times, same day. You also will get fuel discounts and access to time-saving shopping tools such as Scan and Go. I don't know, for $98 though, I don't know, Walmart, that might be a little bit too much. So let me know down in the comments below. As always, happy Wednesday. I guess I could be your Woman Crush Wednesday today, okay? For, I don't know, maybe the 20th week in a row, who knows? Who's counting? But let me know, what do you think about Walmart Plus? What do you think about hazard pay and it not being a top priority for Congress? What do you think about the stimulus checks? Are we getting them? Are we not getting them? Are they getting your vote? Does this determine your vote? And what do you think about the inmates receiving unemployment? Like, how was that able to happen? I don't know. Orange is the new black. What in the world is going on? Like, let me know down in the comments below, guys. As always, please, please, please have a happy and safe Wednesday. Be safe out there. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.